Okay, since we got the outdrive or the impeller pump off, we're going to go ahead. We're going to change the boot on the front of the drive shaft. Okay, since the seat and the air inlet there is out, we have to take that gray cover off by just loosening that wing nut and that wing nut, and we'll pull it off. Okay, should lift right off, and we'll put it over with the rest of the stuff. Okay, it looks pretty nasty down in here from oil, from where the shaft's been greased, but it looks like the boot right there is damaged. There's no clamp on the front. There is one on the back. We'll take that one off. But right now we'll just slide the drive shaft right out the back. We shouldn't have to mess with this boot, but it's best once you have the drive shaft off to take it off and clean it and check the bearings, and make sure everything's good, because water will probably get in that or up to that, just to do maintenance on it. Drive shaft, should be able to grab hold of it, slide it right out. That's our drive shaft. Okay, here's the clamp. I'm going to show you what I did to take it off. I used just a regular pair of pliers, and what I did, let me see if I can do this, let's see if I can show you this. So right here, I took the pliers and I just squeezed it together because it's flat on both ends. Okay, here's the clamp. If I squeeze this clamp together like so, see how these little latches come together? Squeeze it, pliers out of my hand. Okay, if I had it on a hose, I could squeeze this together and then push this down, but as you can see right here, you take the pliers and push this together, and that pops off. I'll put it back on the same way. I'll squeeze it with the pliers, and I'll push this down and let it lock. Let these little teeth here lock into that. And yeah, these are not too bad, but I don't know if I like them or not. I'm going to put it back on. Okay, I got my clamp. I'll disengage it by pushing it in. Here's my boot. Go ahead and put it on there. Now I'll go ahead and put it down in here, and then actually put some WD-40 on there so the drive shaft would slide in. Yeah, this is the old boot. Pretty nasty. Not taken care of very well. I mean, you can tell it hasn't even been greased. The only grease that's in there is the grease that I put in there before I realized the boot was bad. The rest of it's dried up, but the person that had this just did not take care of it. Cut the boot on there, and actually I got the clamp back on there. I didn't get it back on with the pliers though. I actually had to use a pair of channel locks. Once I got the channel locks on there, it went right back together. I didn't have to pay $60 for a special pair of pliers. And I'd say you can probably take it off with those little channel locks, but I'll have to remember this next time. Okay, I ordered a new clamp, the smaller clamp for the drive shaft boot, and it is totally different looking than the one that I took off and put on that was on the front of the boot. So I'll put this one on there and see if I can get it latched down with the pliers. I'm going to slip it right over the end of that boot, and then I'm going to slide the drive shaft up in there. Okay, the clamp's on. Now I'm going to shove the drive shaft through, see if we can lock it down. Well, there it is. I got it on there with just a pair of pliers. I thought this clamp, the way it looked, was going to give me some problems, but it took me less than 30 seconds to put that clamp on with just a simple pair of pliers. Okay, as you can see, there's both grease fittings. I greased it really good, wiped the excess grease off. Now I'm going to put the cover back on it. Okay, the cover's back on it.